So, it's time to continue Dark Souls any second now. I wasn't able to think of a very good joke for today, sadly. For that reason, dragging stuff into Twitter is also kind of a pain in the ass recently. Today, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a very interesting route. One I haven't shown on stream before, I think. Hello. Please don't jump on the table now. Hop, 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 hop. And goodbye. Okay, this is running, this is running, this is running. And this is out. Okay, perfect. Now the first thing I'm gonna show is it's not gonna be any audio. It's this. I defeated Gwyn. It wasn't that hard. It's just kind of like, you know, I already streamed a lot longer than I wanted last time. It took me quite a little bit longer, and I was also kind of annoyed because of the crashes. And because the last crash was actually not my cat, but well, it wasn't a crash, but my cat stepping on the power switch. So I was like, I'm done for today. Like the fight itself is not too hard when you get the strategy done, because the fact is when you like go around him, he has a high tendency to use just the slow attack, like this. You go behind him, get 2 hits, which stuns him. And then he does a slow attack again. It's extremely easy to pull off once you get used to it. As you can see, it's like, bloop, go behind him, attack, attack. Like he wants to do a fast attack immediately after. But if you can kind of stun him out of it, he doesn't. That's a good thing. And here I was like, okay, you know, I just missed 1 more hit, so let's do it. And that's how I defeated Gwyn. And then, of course, the next one was gonna be the Scimitar. So just, you know, quickly cut the fight down to these 2 parts anyways. And the Scimitar, it's ever so slightly better than the Painting Guardian Sword. It has the same scaling, but it deals at maximum upgrade, I think 10 more damage, base damage. So this is gonna be slightly better than the Painting Guardian Sword. But it might be that I don't remember if I did the Painting Guardian Sword already at full new game. So that could be, you know, could be a little bit different. Well, you can see base damage without Power Within. Kinda lame. You know, against this guy. kinda really lame. Let me also start Dark Souls. I haven't started yet. It would suck if I started now and it's gonna be like, no, no, it's not working anymore. So yeah, this is how, as far as I went last time. You know, while being offline and whatever. It's not too hard. And the Scimitar today, I have a very interesting route planned. Essentially, I'm gonna grab the 2 embers, which means Capra Demon maybe, and yeah, and then I immediately go through Sense Fortress. Oh, do you immediately go through Sense Fortress? What do you mean? Oh, my mouse is a little bit... That's loud. So. Now we switch over to Dark Souls. Where's the audio? There's the audio. I wish I could just kind of connect these stuff a little bit, like with a note kind of system, but I don't think this is possible on OBS. I did try some online play yesterday, you know, try to stream snipe some people. Nobody plays online anymore. It's just kind of like, even when you want to play online, nobody fucking does. Only cheaters do, and it's like, there's like some rare places where sometimes you can get some action, but even then. So if this character here, which is level 5, just at the beginning, you can't find anybody. Maybe after the stream today, I will try a little bit more. And then I have this guy. He's like level 74, but has barely any bosses defeated. So anyways, let's continue. As you can see here, after the Scimitar, the route is going to be very simple. I cannot level up. So first I'm going to go to Underberg. Then I'm going to go through New Londo. And then I'm going to immediately go to Sense Fortress. Essentially skipping almost every boss. Now I know there's a skip for the Underberg, but I don't remember how you get in there. I can try it out though. I can give it a try. Which is what which I said, you know, which is why I said Capra Demon maybe. I'm not gonna look up how to do it, but I will see if I remember how it's done. You know. And that's about how the run is gonna be today. I'm not gonna stream too long. I'm a bit tired. I already also started much later than I wanted to. I like how should I say? I like overslept first. Then I had to go to the postal postal service, bring a package and stuff like that, which already was a huge walk around. Takes a while to get there. Now I already have that soul there. It could be that I already went to the Underberg. That could be the case. It actually could be that I already did that way and the elevator is down. Oh yeah, I already did. Fuck. I mean, in that case. Oh, come on. So it turns out I already went to the Underberg. Oops, didn't remember that part. I think I was a bit on autopilot because I was in a Discord call, so kind of just, you know, moved along a little bit. Let's see. Did I already get this shortcut? Yeah, I did. Okay. Stupid me, I guess. In that case, let me go and see if I can get Capra Demon. I think I already bought some of these as well. That's good. Chunks. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing, really. But that's not gonna be too hard to get. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't die here, though. That would help. Now, some of you might already realize what I'm trying to do. It's basically a very easy way to skip Capra Demon. I finally realized it. I was always like, oh yeah, right, you have to go here and then up here and then like walk over this. But for whatever reason, you actually need to start from the bottom for this to proc. It's like very tight. You're not allowed to walk forwards. Only turn to the side and then you can like kind of like roll over. See how it like pushes you up? Fuck. You only need to roll over these rocks there, and you're out of it, right? You're ready to go, ready to rumble. See? And then let me see weight-wise. Also, in about half an hour, I need to quickly go and switch my clothes in the washing machine. So I'll be gone for a minute or two for that part. Right, I remember I had a different ring setup from last time. No longer need that. So 79 times. Okay, a little bit over 19. Mask of Child. Let's see. Which armor do I want for this run? Sun armor. Then I have like 5. Let's take the Witch's Glove and 0.6, 3.6. So do I have one here that's like 3.6? Or slightly above that. Here. Painting Gardening Waistcloth. Good. So I know you have to go here. And if I remember... I don't remember where you can go inside again. It's like a big part. Shit. Let me very quickly look this up after all. Because I really want to remember how this works. You know, I just started the stream, so you know, a little bit of early stuff, looking stuff up. Okay, this was a different video. Okay. That's where you need to go. Right. Oh, there's a message here. I think those are from the stairs that like lead into this. So yeah, here's where you need to go. If you make the jump, of course. Okay, now I no longer need this. Exactly. Now from here it's a bit complicated again. I don't remember this part. Okay, you need to... Ooh. Fall down here. There we go. I remembered, at least with help of the video there. I don't have the thing with me. Come on, rats. You know, might as well. Has the AI not spawned in for the guy? Oh no, he's here. I was like, is this guy not here? What's happening? I mean, I only need to kill him, so... Come on, buddy. Yeah, that won't help you. You need to come up here. You cannot just shoot your magic. There we go. Perfect. In that case, I already have done that. I'm trying to do, the least bosses possible, and until, I'm ready to do all the bosses in like one swoop. But if I can get the vessel early, that's gonna help a lot. And for this run, because I already did like a curved sword one that's barely different from this one, I have to say, let's do it like this. Why not? Oh. Shit! I didn't mean to die there. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, but now I know the way, as they say, as the kids say. Just messed up. I think I'm gonna go and get a better fashion going after this. Like Solaire's clothes are nice, but they are heavy. Something I do want to do at some point is to mod out the mask and switch it for my head. If that's possible. I mean, it should be possible. I've seen people like import fucking 2B into this game. So... Oh, fuck. That's of course the worst way to do it. Maybe I have to just contact somebody on Nexus mods, like, hey, I've seen you swapped out this item or whatever. Can you do that for me too? And maybe 3D model for me as well. That's important. You can also first jump down onto the corner of that thing there. Let's see, actually witch. I think the witch outfit could be fun. The witch cloak. It's not too heavy. And the witch skirt. Maybe I'm gonna go with the crimson waistcloth. It doesn't really look any different anyways. I wanted it to be a little bit more different, but hey, it was not provided to me. Hey Laurentius, I'm not gonna save you right now, because I'm not even in the room with you. As you might have been able to tell, it's actually ridiculous how easy this is. Now that I remember. You're just doing this character, you're trying to do the weirdest shit with him. Has been a kind of a blessing in that sense. Because a lot of the stuff that I've done here, I wouldn't have done otherwise. You know? Or figured out, you know, the whole spell swap, tumble buffing, all of these weird glitches. Finding like more exciting versions of the glitches as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna die to you now. Thank you. I'm a bit confused. Where's my stuff? I died here, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this time I'm not gonna take any chances. And I think this door should be openable from both sides. Right? Yeah. So while I'm at it, I might as well free Laurentius, my boy. Okay, that was strange. I was like, oh, I'm kind of able to cancel it. I don't remember if you were able to parry this guy. Ah, you were. Good. Because curved swords are very nice when it comes to parrying. And they also inflict bleed, as far as I remember. I did spend some time yesterday just parrying one of the enemies, you know. See how long I could keep up a chain. And, you know, it's pretty easy. You're free. If I need your help, I'm gonna come talk to you. You know, if the next thing is a pyromancy, I think I'm ready after this run. You're ready in the sense of... Come on, doggo. In the sense of, I have, I think, enough toxic mist. There we go. Being a bit of a shithead, aren't you? Ah, come on. I can't fight you because of the deck above us. There we go. No chances. Just slowly approaching this without dying. That's gonna be the best course of action. Ah. I say and I immediately lose half my health. Ooh, I didn't expect this guy to be there. Okay, let's retreat. Fucking... Why do I suck so much right now? I mean, that's a question I should ask myself all the time, but... The fucking ceiling. I mean, I came here, what I came to get. Now it's time to piss off, I would say. Very close. He almost got me there. He almost got me. Time for new Londo. Shouldn't take too long either, if I'm lucky. I'm gonna switch to... Don't I have the poison ring with me? Yeah. Just in case the ghosts are gonna be a little bit annoying. And after this, it's off to Sense Fortress, with only boss defeated so far. Of course, if I had this planned last week, I could have also skipped the Asylum Demon. But I'm not gonna skip Iron Golem, because fuck that. Fuck that, dude. That's like one of these skips that looks just painfully annoying to pull off. And technically I would need some more chunks. But I can't farm them in Londo if I need to. Not just with these guys. And I know where to find some on the way as well, so... Yeah, don't die to the ghosts, maybe. I need to use a transient curse. Otherwise getting by the other ghosts is going to be a little bit annoying. Let me say it like that. You know. This guy here. Especially with the crossbow. I try to get through this guy. Very annoying. But there's a way to do it. Okay, worked out perfectly fine. Of course, there are a few ghosts floating around trying to attack me over there, but so far so good. Now comes the funnest part. The part that either fucks you up very hard or it's gonna be very easy. Okay, looking good so far. Fuck. Okay. Fantastic. Hey buddy. Do you mind sacrificing yourself? Oh, right, I need to turn off the curse now. Before I can use my power within. Because it counts as a buff. I wonder if we can like stack power within though. Not poise. Let's actually do this. Yeah, I think the only one that met his doom here was you. He had absolutely no chance whatsoever. Holy shit, I kind of just stun locked him into it. And yeah, I turned online on, as I said, because I tried to do some online stuff myself, offline. So I kept it on for now. But I just hope I'm not gonna get invaded. Which is, you know, it's as I said, even, especially at my level, this character is gonna be... I don't think it's gonna happen. Hopefully. Oh, look at that. It's always so scary when you look back there and you see just 50,000 ghosts coming out. I think I could just roll down here with the mid-roll. Or maybe there's a death plane there, so I'm not gonna risk it. That's also not nice. Now is it? Ah, come on. You, please, and I'll take like 10 of you. And I'm gonna go past the ghost house. You know, to go and grab my souls. Being able to keep them would be very nice, you know. Especially after like Iron Golem and maybe popping some other souls I have. I feel like that's like, what's that? 16, 6, 32, 48. Like if I'm 50 away or so, I can easily get to it. Of course, the question is, can I get so close to it? Or how much does the Iron Golem give me? But it should be possible. And then after getting the Lord Soul added the vessel, I think I might do Bed of Chaos first. Or like the boss gauntlet. Because, you know, I'm already at max strength anyway, so might as well get the annoying stuff out of the way. Which of course means also doing Quelaag. And Ceaseless. Quelaag and Ceaseless, yeah. Okay, this time I'm not gonna get chased by a million ghosts, hopefully. The one that I can't even attack. Oh my fucking god. I hate the ghosts so much. My god. I still need that one weapon as well from the baby lady. That's gonna suck. I was like at it for like an hour as well. Trying over and over and over again. Of course I haven't upgraded my sword, so killing these guys is gonna be fun. It's alright, damage wise. If I can, you know, do one of these. Or if I parry them as well. But I prefer backstabs. Okay, parry is actually much better. But, you know, one wrong move and they are gonna fuck me up. Just like I fuck them up right now, of course. Fuck. Let me quickly go to Andre. You know, do a little... Take a little short detour. Just to be a little bit more prepared against these guys. And then I'm gonna homeward back anyways. Also, of course, I have, once again, the ability to use these, like the power-ups. If I so desire against enemies. Which might become, you know, useful. I also have now the ability to use normal buffing spells again. That's also always good as well. Do all of you guys need to chase me right now? Can we agree that you're not gonna do that? Please? That's the first one. I do need some souls though. So I'm gonna take you guys on. Ooh. That was more damage than I thought it would be. But I think a 1,000 should be enough. Just barely. Just barely. I mean, in worst case scenario, I do have like smaller souls, I think. Yeah. Tiny, tiny souls. That give me like 1 or 2,000. Sure, I'll take the large ember. And I want a Scimitar, please. Reinforced weapon. As you can see, currently my scaling is in B. But one of the good things about the Scimitar is in the higher ones it actually goes to +A. So that's gonna help me a lot. Like it's gonna increase my damage drastically, I would say. Of course A would be S would be even better, but nothing I can do about that. But my AR is already 300, so that's good. Now it could be that my Firekeeper dies when I do the skip to Sand Fortress, because I think the game just kinda like it doesn't get confused, but it's like, okay, you did this part, which means but you didn't like kill Laurentius, Lautrec. So I guess Lautrec survived and killed the Firekeeper and is now in Honor Londo. So it kind of just skips everything ahead. Everything that's, you know, quote unquote, like, progress based. Well, it is progress based, but I want to say time based. I mean, it happens also with some of the other stuff. Like, hey, you do Quelaag first, and then Lautrec is already, like, out. And has already killed her, I think, as well. Hello, buddy. I'm stronger now. Yeah, look at that. Honestly, with Powfin, this guy would have been a two-shot. But now he isn't. Yeah, the fact that I messed up the parry there. I'll try to go back and heal. Because this thing is now coming out. Do you need to walk so slow, buddy? Come on, I don't have all day. You maybe, but not me. 760, that's decent. And a Titanite chunk, of course, very nice. Oh, I don't want to die to you. I mean, he's in the worst fucking position. Let's be honest about that part. Now, I know the other guy is gonna get aggroed when I walk over here. Or has at least the potential to. Okay, he didn't see me, that's good. When you walk straight through, he does see you. Good, my stuff's here. Time for some revenge. Hopefully you drop, you know, some extra juicy chunks. As an apology, please. Thank you. Well, he didn't drop any chunks, so nothing to thank him for. Fuck! That was 100% my fault. I'm wasting time. 40 minutes in and I've done nothing. Well, I've not nothing, but I haven't defeated a single enemy. Oh, the misery. I'm getting killed by every single enemy. Okay, this time I'm gonna rush through. Or, you know, I'm gonna kill the guys, but I'm first gonna get my souls. Let me do it like this. I'm first gonna go and grab my souls for the enemies. Because I do want some chunks. I still need, I think you need 8 or 9. I'm not sure. You need 1, 2, and then 2 again. And then 3, so 8. Yeah. I think you need 8. But as said, I can get them in Orlando as well. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of speeding up, not do like a farming run. Once I have the larger ember, just gonna eradicate the remaining guys here. That should be, you know, good enough. I like that their shield stays out as well when they die with the shield out. I think that's funny, because I would think, you know, the shield is something you need to actually put some almost like magic into. But that's not the case. Oh, fuck! All the souls gone. Oh, why did I miss that parry as well? That sucked ass. And in a minute I have to... Let me go get the very large ember then. Yeah, while I'm at it, let's just use 5 humanity. Okay, this time I'm just gonna go grab the ember, then do one final run. And time to go to Sen's Fortress. But yeah. And once I have it, and I homeward bound back, and I quickly need to go swap my laundry. Which is like important because I have my jacket in there, and I need my jacket tomorrow. So I can't just forget about it. Which, you know, happened a while ago. I forgot about it, and then I came the next morning to pick it up, and somebody, I don't like people who do that, who's like, oh yeah, somebody like took my stuff out. Out of the dryer at least. But just took my stuff out of the dryer, and it's like, hey, don't touch my clothes, please. Because as it turns out, the person who took it out air dries their clothes entirely to begin with. Right? It's like, there wasn't even need for you to take my clothes out of the dryer. So why did you do it? Oh, come on. Is it really this close? Let's you know, play it a little bit more safe, I guess. Just a smidgen more safe. Oh, come on. You could have dropped a chunk there. You know, been a little bit nicer and whatnot. You know, for me already dying and losing all my souls, you could have at least dropped a chunk. They're really stingy today, I have to say. They are really stingy. And the funny part is, even if they would drop a slab, it's like I have enough slabs for the next 10 runs. Next 12, actually. I should maybe, you know, free Frammed and then just feed him some of the slabs for chunks. Or if you can buy them from Goth. From the giant blacksmith. I think he doesn't have a name, actually. But if you can buy chunks from him, then, you know, it's a done deal anyways. Let me still try to kill these guys. Not like I'm gonna need the souls back. So it doesn't matter if I die or not. What the fuck? Come on, don't be so stingy. Right, I would share my chunks if I had some. If I had some to share, maybe. Right? Hey, like if somebody would come along and be like, "Hey, Yaku, can you give me one of your chunks?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Here you go." You know, you don't even need to pay interest on it, right? Because I'm nice like that. But these guys, come on. They could be a little bit more friendly, is what I'm trying to say. There is, however, a chest here. Don't remember, is there one back here as well? No. There's one coming up that has a chunk inside. It's a bit annoying to get to. Like, if I don't get a single one, that's actually kind of embarrassing. Usually you at least get one. I don't need the cracked eye orb, so can I exchange them for some chunks? Do you need a cracked eye orb? Please. There you go. I mean, with power within, a backstab does as much as a parry. If not even slightly more. That's actually kind of funny. So there are two more guys, which is like accompanied by a blob, and then there's a chest back there. So I kind of want to fuck off a little bit here. Oh, come on. Was that necessary to attack her right at the same time? Anyway, it's time to go to Sen's Fortress. Framed isn't out yet, yeah. I mean, I haven't done a single boss so far. But I thought maybe, you know, if you advance the story through glitches, maybe he comes out He's like, what the fuck are you doing, Chosen One? You're not gonna kindle the fire like this, are you? You like skip the bells. That's like a necessary step. I cannot open the way to the killing of the first flame for you like that. Let me quickly, get this guy. Look at this dude. I don't like it doing the dance moves though. Oh, a Titanite shard, how gracious. I need to use one of these. I don't know which one. This one. Like, it just gives me some humanity, nothing else. So it's not like I can use it anymore. I feel like that could have been like a good thing if per cycle you could, or like per, normal cycle up to New Game +6, like everything else, you could have expanded it by one more. I think that could have been a cool mechanic, so that by the end you had S Flask +13 or something like that, Or maybe also go to +15 like everything else. Oh, Andre. Do you mind helping me out really quick? Yeah, you can have it. It's B now, but it should jump to A very soon. Hopefully within the chunks that I have. No, it doesn't. That sucks. Yeah, see the next one. Come on, reinforced weapon. At +15 it goes to B to A scaling, which, let's be honest here, pretty good. That would be pretty good. Well, time to enter Sense Fortress. And once I'm in Sense Fortress, or at least once I quit out in Sense Fortress, I will quickly go and change my laundry. I already almost forgot about it, funny enough. Hey friend, come on. A little bit quicker. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, this one. I think he should be dead. Ah, fuck. I was slightly off, I guess. At least I have a second chance of this guy. Come on. So it's the third. So 1, 2, this one. Oh, come on. How did I mess it up twice? I think ever since doing it, the first time, I never messed this up. Never. But now twice in a row. Hello, Yaku. Are you perhaps deficient somehow? I might just not have been too close enough. Or it could be that this parry method is not the correct one. Like the Scimitar kind of behaves different enough to change how it works. I hate how this guy's like, oh yeah, let me be super slow about it. There we go. This time. There we go. I just need to not mess it up. I sometimes get lost when I do this. So I need to go straight now and down. Wrong. Get somewhere here. Okay, perfect. Like I always know it's like at the side of the first stairs, so once you have that figured out, it's actually kind of easy. There we go. Sands Fortress. Welcome. And now I will very quickly go and do my laundry. Just swap it out, right? So see you in like 5 minutes. There was a bot wanting to sneak in some advertisement for a view botting site. Well, not with me, bucko. Not with me. Haha. Yeah. I'm glad I set that up. Without it, it would have been actually kind of annoying. Also, just remember, one thing I'm planning to do very soon, again, is to not die here, of course. That's one thing. You know, one thing I'm planning to do is work on my next video. I wanted to do it last weekend, start on it, but I was like, I'm just in the mood. It's already late, so it's like, come on. Maybe next time. Oh shit. That was dumb. This happened to me before. Oh, that was so fucking close. Like, it happened to me before. Well, that was saved there by mere coincidence. Let me backstab you twice. Yeah, this happened to me before, and I tried. Like, I quit out like 50 times in a row, and every time it hit me, just barely, right? And I recently saw a short of somebody else who had like the same thing happen to them, but this was very lucky. Like, I just barely managed to survive that by rolling away. Even then, I was like, I rolled dangerously close to the other part. Like, to rolling off again. Oh, come on. I mean, usually I can just, you know, block this guy, but I kind of wanna not take any chances, as they say. Okay, that's good. We're almost at the top. And since I don't need to go out again, I'm also just gonna, out of the way, sit at the bonfire. Because, you know, why not? Right, why not sit at the bonfire? I know there's a way to get out if you sit at the bonfire from within Sense Fortress. But I already have everything ready. But it doesn't matter too much to me. Like, here's the thing, if you pull the skip off and you're stuck in Sense Fortress with like a +5 weapon, like, good luck. Especially if you're a newer player. But I'm already on my path to +15. I just need a few more chunks, which I can get very easily. I mean, I'm gonna get one here, guaranteed, from that guy. And then there are the giants, which, you know, also have like a good drop chance for it. So it won't take long for me to get the 3 chunks. Let me say it like that. Hello, buddy. You mind? Do you mind? Because I do. There we go. I didn't expect him to do a frenzy from the get-go, but it worked. It worked surprisingly well. This one I can swap out for this for now. Since I can't, you know, give him a crit anyways. The next few bosses actually, and enemies. What the fuck did my cat do? Just heard something thumping. Which is like usually a sign that my cat like chomped down or something. Ah, just barely not. In that case, I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I got him to stagger again. Holy shit. That's nice. I don't think he will fall down now, of course. He was too close in the middle. But that should be his death sentence. Oh, come on. If I would have died now, I would have had a bit of a conniption. Oh no, Londo, the city of gods. And I get like 150k souls, hell yeah. Now I just need not to die. Which is always something I struggle with, of course. Especially against the archers. I don't know why, I just suck against them. I don't remember, I think one of these here was Titanite or Demon Titanite. Chunks of Titanite, regular one. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the mood to fight two at once as well. Yeah, it was just some Demon Titanite after all. No fun if you need it, but right now I don't. So yeah, time for Ancient's Mo. Hopefully, soon enough. Well, I still need some chunks. And then I can do Quelaag and Bale Gargoyles without any fear of anything. Because they are gonna be easy in comparison. Right, little lady? You're gonna be mad at me very soon. Trust me. You can trust in that. Welcome, sorry I didn't see your message. Just saw it right now. Hope you're still here. Yeah, this is really a different experience with without being so goddamn slow. There, I forgot to pop this out. My combined chat, that could, you know, would help for me to be able to see if chat and messages come in. This? Yeah. I really need to set up a very small user script for it to automatically switch the background color from white to black. There we go. I know some people have it in their OBS window as well, like as a widget in OBS. But for me, it's like I prefer it without, you know. I prefer it separate. I mean. And this time I'm fighting you guys without your own sword. This time I'm using a different curved sword, a slightly better one even. I mean, I can technically. Fuck. I can compare the two at the end. See, you know, if with scaling and everything, if it's still different. Okay, I did remove the text. That would have been stupid if I... And I'm unmuted. Okay, good. Now, always need to check these things. Goodbye. Ooh, throwing knife. Thank you. You know, you always need to check these things. Let me take care of this guy. It's just gonna annoy me otherwise. Okay, yeah. Now it's time for my favorite part of Honor Londo. And then it's Unseen and Smo, the third boss of the run. Only an hour in. That's certainly one route to take. Usually when he does that, he has a tendency to fly down, to fall down. Yeah, little gargoyle. You think you're tough, but you're not. Ooh. Almost got me there, though. That's for sure. I'm so close as well. If I defeat Unseen and Smo, I will probably have enough souls to finally get another level. Which... I think I might put into strength still. Just for the case, if I get another weapon that's strength based, that I have enough. 175 horsepower build. Absolutely. I mean, in comparison to how the game feels, I feel still very weak. Let me be honest here. But I think that just comes with the New Game Plus cycles. Oh. But you know, sections like these here are always gonna be a pain in the ass. This and Bit of Chaos. I will never struggle, not struggle against them. Let me say it like that. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's one way to do it. Just, you know, he didn't want to live anymore. He knew what was coming. So he was like, you know, I'll give you that one. It's a freebie. Now let me just hope that the other guys drop their chunks really quickly. Because I don't remember if there are any here in Honor Londo you can just get from a chest or something. Fuck. That was stupid. Why did I die to this guy? Not too long ago I was perfectly capable of parrying them. Like that. Like, I don't need the sunlight medals that are in there, I think. But, you know, just in case, I'll grab them. Because why not? Oh, come on. You really survived with like 1 HP. Don't do that to me. There we go. Of course, if the giant blacksmith sells them, that would be easier. I really don't remember if he does or not. That's like the biggest problem I have. I think there's one upstairs, actually, a chunk. But I'm not too sure if that was the case. Like, it's guarded by a silver knight. But it could also be just a large one. So let's see, Goth. I always call him Goth because, you know, the only giant with a name is Goth in this game. Maybe he's Goth with a TH, not with a OUGH. Like, this is who you're talking about when you say you want a Goth girlfriend. Ah, he doesn't sell chunks, okay. Let's buy this then. I don't have his armor, do I? I mean, I don't need it right now, but... Oh, there's a chunk here, actually. I remember that. Right. There's actually a chunk here that I can just grab. Provided I don't die, of course. That's always a requirement. There are 2 here, I think. Is this guy? Yeah, and that guy. The guy in the back, he usually likes to just jump down. So that's helpful. Oh, come on. Did you really glitch through the railing there? Was that really necessary? There we go. This guy here is nothing in comparison. He just kind of falls down on his own usually. There you go. See? Now we just need 1. And technically I think I can get that somewhere else, but... You know. Might as well do it the fun way. Which is doing something that could get me killed, but hey, nothing you can do against that now. And then I'm ready for On-Scene and Smooth once again. You can hear my cat in the background. He's a bit miffed again. Like always, after he wakes up. No, I want you to go down first, please. Not this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fight you in the coward's way. I don't want to fight 2 at once. I'm already gonna fight 2 guys at once very soon. So not having to do that right now is gonna be preferable to me. You know, unless, of course, opportunity like this provides itself. And if one of them decides to heal, it's gonna be very easy. Hey, I'm here. Where are you? Where did you try to go? I think he has a little bit less health. Oh, yep. Messed that one up. He's kind of like stuck there. Or is he? No, he isn't. Yeah, you know, just let's do it the coward's way for once at least. Come on. I don't know what he's trying to do. But it's something, I guess. Oh. Like I'm up here, not on the other side. Can you not see that? I think the other guy is going back to his position. That's nice. Ah, fuck. I thought I could maybe get him without healing. Or without him healing himself. He's almost full again. Ah. It's a bit difficult to fight them with this. Especially if both of them are active. Fuck. That was stupid. Didn't mean to lock onto them. If I don't die now, that would be very appreciated. Well, in that case I'm just gonna try to do it like this. Oh, fuck. Yeah. These guys are annoying to fight if you don't deal that much damage. Let me say that much. Holy fuck, that was annoying. Let me see if I maybe remember correctly. That's like that guy up there. I thought is guarding another chunk, but I might be completely wrong about that. I saw that my stuff is there, so I need to quickly run through anyways. I think actually what I'm gonna do to make this fight a little bit easier is gonna do this, right? So that I only have to fight one. I should have done that from the start. I do want my weapon plus 15 before I go in on the boss fights, you know. Then I might as well choose this one. didn't think he would get stunned there. Okay, perfect. Please, just drop the chunk. And we're done here. Of course we're not. Why would it be that easy? Nice, got him on the jump back. That's always good. Yeah, the fight just doesn't add any damage really. Or any real damage. And from 6 to 14, that's 8 more damage. Come on. It's nothing. Electricity does a little bit more in general, but also just very minuscule in the grand scheme of things. No chunk. No chunk. Well, in that case I might as well give them a try. I would have preferred the A scaling for them, right? Going in with a little bit extra power. Get less dropout, please. And then go in with that, but hey. You can't always have everything you want. This. Anything else? Nope, that's good. Ooh. I don't know how I survived that, but I did. I didn't even try to go for Smo first, but I mean, I would prefer if he wouldn't just walk. Yeah. I was like, what am I gonna do? From the right is the guy with his running attack, and from the left I'm gonna get just a 180 at me. Not exactly much I could do there, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, I now know the strat. Basically, let's get rid of that. Do the Silver Knight, and then do the two big guys. Avenge my crushed ego. Slay the sinister doer. Redeem thyself with the Scimitar's chosen undead. I believe in thou. I believe in myself as well. Especially seeing as this is the first boss, real boss. Yeah, I first want to get out of this range, please. Since this is the third boss of the run. What? I have no idea what just happened there. I think I parried him while he hit me. And it just felt extremely weird. But yeah, Onseed and Smo will die within the next couple of tries at most. Of course, before that I would highly prefer a chunk to drop from these guys. And not have to have fight two at once. Or is it golden serpent? I do like the gold serpent. It's always been nice to me. Come on, what are you, Super Mario? Stop with jumping. Oh, I have to talk about this real quick. I just remembered. I've seen the Nintendo Direct, right? And you can say what you want about the prices, of course. Like, on that front, I feel like they are really fucking up. But the new Mario Kart. Oh, the new Mario Kart. One of my favorite things to do in GTA 5, in Burnout, in SSX, you know, in any of these open world-ish kinda games, is just to drive around. And they put that into fucking Mario Kart. You know, I might buy it on try to get one on launch just to mess around on the world map a little. Because it's my favorite thing to do. Put on the soundtrack of SSX, right? Or some Eurobeat and just have fun. Just drive around. Oh. Despite, you know, Nintendo being Nintendo, I try to also look how much the stocks cost and if it's worth it, but it's like, they want a lot of money per stock, first of all, and they have like no dividends, so I'm like, maybe not. But yeah, see that. Now I'm at you know, A scaling. Bam. $400 AR. Okay, they have no chance anymore. Time to fuck them up. Time to fuck them up hard. Maybe I should also get my souls though. No longer need any of you guys. You please, thank you. But yeah, it's good that this guy dropped it. I usually do the Black Knights, the Dark Wraiths. But I feel like just farming these guys is also actually just as efficient. Hello, Ornstein and Smo. I should have done lightning. I think he's immune to lightning. Huh? Actually, not bad. Now I just need them to be a little bit less. Fuck, I didn't think he would hit me. But the first one doesn't. Oh. I don't know how I managed to do shit here right now. I have no idea what I did exactly. How I performed so well there, but hey. I did, and that's all that matters, right? That's what she said. I recently spoke to somebody in Discord, and he thought this was a she. Which, I mean, if you hear him laugh... I've heard women who had a extremely interesting way to laugh, but not like this, let's be honest. Oh, come on, that's like one hit away. There you go. That's how you do it. The Dark Souls Pro #1 on this entire platform. You can decide which one, because I'm on multiple ones. Did it once again. Thanks for believing in me. Otherwise I would have died there. That combo I got there for Ornstein. Didn't think I would be able to pull that off, but hey. Level up, okay. This is done. This will do barely anything at this point. Endurance, of course, is fun. But 40 is also the max. Thanks. And now I can actually go and defeat any of the other bosses, since this is the first. Like, I skipped all the bosses except for Iron Golem. So now I could say the world is my oyster. But yeah, let me go with strength to 50. I think there's no other weapon. Let's check it out real quick. Can I see the requirements just here? No, I can't. I think 50 was the second highest. 40 I saw one there, 40, 50 that one. And I think maybe the Demon Great Hammer is also 50. So 158 here. Oh no, that was 48. Okay, I think once I reach 50, I should be able to wield everything. That's good. That's very good. Yeah. Perfect. Hello, big lady. Did you miss me? Come on, give me the vessel. Fuck off message. I recently saw a video about people being really mad in Dark Souls 2 because you open illusionary walls by pressing A, right? And people thought that messages will block illusionary walls, right? So you had all these messages by players which is like hidden wall in front or shit like this, and they would press A but think they couldn't open it because of the messages. But they thought of that. They thought of that. Of course, that wasn't something that was blocking it. Okay, what should I do next? I think I'm gonna go the ceaseless route. Going to do Bed of Chaos from the get-go, so that I have that out of the way. And of course, I need my stuff for getting Poison Mist. I'm not sure I will be able to do everything today, though. I have maybe an hour left. But I'm so sure that I will be able to do it next time that I might also spin the wheel today, just in case. Just in case. I really hope for a good weapon. And I will veto crossbows. I've tried. I have a character that is New Game +1 with a crossbow. It's near impossible once you reach the 4 kings. Like the bow, the short bow was something, let me tell you that much. I mean, I have the video on my channel with where I did the 4 kings of that. Yeah, with that. That was something. But 4 kings with a crossbow, which takes like 5 seconds until you can move again after every shot. Yeah. I might need to do that one in like multiplayer or something. Gather like 2-3 people. Tell them to upgrade to that level and be like, hey, I cloned myself. Because otherwise this won't work. Also, I already possessed the vessel, so I can just sit down on whichever bonfire I want at this point. Not like I'm gonna be stuck down here. I still have to figure out if I can tumble buff outside of here. That's something I really want to do at one point. It's like, do a run. You know, this is like far future probably, but like do a run which is like, can you tumble buff on every boss? Completely obliterating them in the process. Well, I don't need Golden Pine Resin for Quelaag, actually. I will maybe use it against 4 kings, though. Even if the damage it gives me is minuscule. Still, you know. I mean, look at that damage though. I almost died there. Do we have to do that? That's close to the lava. And good night. Yeah, Kraylog is no longer a problem. Honestly, she's just too simple. I mean, back in the day, right, it's like, oh man, you go through the poison swamp and then you get to her and it's like, oh, I'm already poisoned and bullshit like that. But today it's like, oh yeah, no problem. I remember the first time I played this game, it's like, oh yeah, fucking the lava, I just couldn't deal with it. But hey, these days it's quite easy. And now I need to quickly get a guy to grab me. And just wait a little bit. Does any of you want to grab me a little bit? You know, give a quick hug. Maybe you. Thank you. Implant your axe into my head, please. Thank you. I recently saw this. And recently, I mean, that's, once again, like, it's been a while since I last saw it. As always. But there's like this thing. It's like an alien tentacle that can like spew out eggs. And it's like for shoving it up your ass. Or, you know, up your birth canal. It's like, why do people have that as a fetish? Why can't it be normal stuff? Like, why can't people be to, like, you know, hugs and normal and loving embraces and missionary? Why does it always have to be fucking 12 feet alien tentacles that spew out eggs? Like, my god, dude. How far we've fallen as a humanity. Just like this guy. I imagine people who like tentacles like that look like this one, like this in real life. With that I mean disfigured beyond recognition. And about to fall down a cliff as well. Goodbye, Ceaseless. Was nice knowing you again. I think last time I did fight him normally. With which I showed that, yeah, he's really not that interesting to fight normally as well. He has like 3 attacks, and that's it. It's like, okay. They really didn't give a shit about that guy when they made him. Provided by the fact that this is intentional here. Good night, Ceaseless. May we never meet again, because I don't like you. I mean, now it's just about time for me to kind of wait until my head grows, which will take a second. And there's not much I can do until then. Because I can also not really... I mean, I can already go inside and then talk to him afterwards. That might be a thing. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna go and defeat one of the bosses. Actually, if I do him, I get an elevator back up here. So let's do that. I completely forgot about it. I think I need like 29. No, 19. Let me quickly check how much. I think 19.5. Yeah, 19.8 is what I need. That should be enough. I still got it. Provided the last 2 times I didn't, but hey. We forget about those. And all is gonna be alright. I mean, this is my first time fighting Carpro in this run, so... The annoying version is only about to come up, which is funny. Actually, thinking about it, I've never fought Carpro before with a plus 15 weapon. Like, outside of just doing like my very first like New Game Plus run. He should be actually really easy to fight this time around. Like ridiculously easy, actually. There you go. Now just hope my guy doesn't do his animation. Oh, fuck. I forgot to place the Lord Vessel. I'm an idiot. And I did say, oh, why did I say down here? Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Right. Nyafcon? Welcome. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe the Nya part I can understand if you're a weeb. Okay, time to quickly head down again. So that I can get... Welcome to the stream, by the way. That I can get the bonfire, get this thing removed and the poison mist, and then I have to go and do the bell gargoyles real quick. I forgot about those guys. About places that you need to place the vessel. Honestly, I wish there would be like a mod that just removes these gates from the get-go. Or at least automatically once you got the vessel. Because I forget it at least every second run. It happened in my straight sword run, it happened in this one. I'm sure it happened in a few others as well. Don't get stuck there. Let me quickly check something on my phone. Okay. that was quite a roundabout way to do this thing. All because I was an idiot. You know, like that Miku song that got really popular a few weeks or months back. Where she calls you an idiot. Wait, is this will in weakness hold with both hands? Oh, I get it. I get what this means. Not as in this both hands, but, you know, giving each one a squeeze. Same with the Fair Lady, I would suppose. I mean, there's a bug that you can use. I don't remember how it goes. I think you should have to just kind of stand here, quit out, and you will slowly drop down through the elevator. Is that still possible in the remastered? Dark Souls remastered. Fire Sage. Cheese. Not cheese, I mean skip. No? Here, elevator clip. Okay, didn't see if it works in the remaster or not. If it works, I'm gonna try it out right now, of course. Because why not? Could be fun. Let me sit down, thank you. Let me also just quickly check. Toxic Mist 5. I might do a Pyromancy next time. Like if I get it, I will not veto it. So let me say it like this actually. It's up to the wheel to decide. So I know to like clip into it, you just gotta start here. Also let me turn this off. Start offline. It's just gonna speed things up. I don't remember if this works in the remaster. It might not. Oh, I think it does. My feet looked like they were in the ground. It might work. It might work. I'll give it like a minute of trying out. Because it is a slow process, but it does save some time. I just never did it, so, you know. Might want to give it a try. Hello. Fire Desu. Man, I hate how long it takes for YouTube messages to appear in chat. But you can only blame YouTube for that. I think they fixed it. Yeah, I've barely moved. Too bad. I think this is fixed in the remaster. In that case, it's time for gargoyles. Otherwise, I cannot progress here. I need to get rid of that egg vermifuge as well, of course. I think I'm gonna just try to run through everything here. You know, do a little sprint. Even with this guy still alive. Just hope I don't die. I mean, it worked perfectly. That worked more than perfectly. Time for some gargs. And, you know, a spoiler, I don't think they will stand a chance. Ooh, look at that damage. You want to breathe fire? Oh, how cute. Don't you know that this is your demise if you do that? Yeah. Turns out if you could do the gargoyles very late in the game, by, you know, upgrade standards, they are extremely easy. Especially at level 50, at weapon upgrade level plus 15. And now I can finally do the boss gauntlet, my favorite part in the game. Which I have to say every time I play this game, that it is my favorite part. Homeward bone, please. Goodbye, NG. I will not see you again until the next one. Whee. I will equip this real quick though. I could try ceaseless skip at one point, just, you know, to see how it works. I also know that it's not too hard. Can I roll down there or still? I think there's a death plane that I would hit if I roll from this side. But I can roll from here. I think it was here. Yeah. Well, let's keep it for one more fall. I need to be careful not to be too... Okay, you don't take any damage from the lava, how nice. I need to be careful that I'm not getting, you know, too high of a equip load. Because in the future, yeah, might not even be possible to reach like the 25%. I mean, nah, that's not gonna happen. That will never happen. Just need to figure out the armor pieces a little bit better. I am actually mentally challenged, aren't I? I'm actually mentally challenged. I'm so stupid. I think this is the first time this happened twice to me that I forgot about it. Is this fire still... No, it's off. Of course it is. Hello, Framt. Bye, friend. Actually, let me feed Frampt a few slabs. I'll give you 2. Well, in that case, messed that up, apparently. Lots of mess ups today. Lots of mess ups today. Anyways, now it's gone. Now I can finally do this part correctly. Yeah, wasting time twice was not maybe... It was not in my... on my to-do list today. Certainly wasn't. At least this part is relatively simple. I did place the Lord Vessel right. You know, just went down there and sat down. Please. Yeah, looks like it. I think, yeah. It's gone now, thankfully. If I would have messed up a 3rd time, I would have had a little bit of a freak out. Let me equip... Where is it? This here. You know, might as well. Because the Demon Fire Sage is, you know, weak against fire. Strangely enough. So it's only benefiting to fight him with fire. At least with a fire-infused weapon. But he should be relatively easy, I would say. Come on, I know you can do it. Let me move the microphone around a little bit. I thought he wouldn't hit me from back there. Usually he doesn't. Okay, when he does the swing, that's when he doesn't hit you. Ah. Come away from the wall, please. Oh, I was right in the explosion there, it seems. I better heal myself instead of dying now. Easy. Yeah. Fire Sage Demon, not a problem. Usually. I mean, the Scimitar is actually kinda... The Scimitar, not Scimitar. But the Scimitar is... is quite useful, let me say it like that. It deals a good amount of damage. I mean, my AR is like 400. Basically, if I'm fast in on AR 400, it's... none of the bosses really are gonna be a big problem. Let's turn off Power Within until I'm ready to fight with Power Within again. Which is very soon. I think I'm gonna do the same route I did last time. It made the fight a little bit easier, I have to say. Of course, you do touch lava once or twice while doing it. Come on, just one more and you're on the biggest place of land in the arena. There we go. Ah. I didn't mean to get hit there. Dying would have been embarrassing there. Yeah, Fire Sage gone. Very easy this time, honestly. I feel like I have a very good chance against Bed of Chaos. Today is gonna be a first tryer. I almost feel it in my urine. It's like very close to like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Today it is. And I have quite a few souls, so I should go and actually, you know, fight like an easier boss. One with less risks involved, at least. To keep these souls, but hey. No risk, no fun, as they say. I'm so glad that I'm gonna be done with this part very early on. It's always one of these things where you're like, oh no. The entire game you think, oh, I still have to do Isolith. Fuck. Who would want to do Isolith, please? At least after their first playthrough. Like, I think it could have been a really cool area if they wouldn't have messed it up so bad. Like, this is just lazy. Place like the same enemy 50 times in a row here. Like, okay, dude. I can do better if you give me the tools to make the maps. I mean, it's going smooth. You know, after I messed up twice to place the Lord Vessel. So let's go. Bed of Chaos, first try, please. Like, I'm gonna give the Bed of Chaos a kiss if it lets me kill it. That bug that they reused in Dark Souls 3. The YouTuber recently started recommending me like a mods for Dark Souls that swap out certain bosses. One of them I think is the Bed of Chaos. And I think that could be a cool thing to do at one point. But currently I'm not too tired of the base game to really be interested in that. And there's also the one for Dark Souls 3, which is really cool. think is out now. The like total conversion mod that they did. What did you think you were doing? Come on. You won't achieve anything like that. Bit of chaos time. I really wonder what they thought, you know, when they made this boss. Like, weren't they ashamed of it? Of making such garbage? Miyazaki, please. You must have had a better idea. You know, both the From Software and the Studio Ghibli Miyazakis. They should come together and make a game. I'm sure that will ever happen. But it would be cool. I did like the first Ni no Kuni. The battle system was a bit weird, to be honest. It had like this weird like Pokemon element to it, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. With like the fairies. Like, it always seems kind of cool to have like a million monsters that you can use, but you usually settle into like the same like groups of 3. Be it in Pokemon, be it in like as I said, Ni no Kuni, in SMT as well. I think in SMT it's actually a bit easier because a lot of them have just the same abilities with different stats, so it's kind of, it lends itself a bit more to just swapping out enemies, demons. But even then, towards the end, usually you also kind of end up just... Oh! Sacre bleu! Today really was a first try. Man, the feeling in my urine today. Mwah. Grandiose. Grandiose. That was good. Hell yeah. Now we can... Fire Sage Demon, Centipede Demon, Bear of Chaos, and Caesar's Discharge, and Quaylog, and Bell Gargoyles. And my next magic trick is to go and grab the pendant. Except it isn't. Yeah, because I first need to go and defeat the Hydra. So my next magic trick is to go and defeat the Hydra. But actually, I'm gonna first do the 2 bosses on that parish here that you have access to. But yeah, I mean, if SMT games wouldn't be so long to play through, I would probably stream one at some point. Like, I still have SMT 5 here that I haven't played yet. And it looks really cool. Can I defeat this guy, or is he gonna be a pain in the ass? Did you see where the hitbox was? It's like completely fucked. I recently saw how this guy's hitbox looks. It's absolutely ass. It's probably some of the worst hitbox in the game. See? Yeah, I don't want to defeat this guy. He just annoys me. But yeah, SMT would be a bit too long for me to stream. I think the Souls games are an exception, especially like Sekiro. But even that one I was kinda done at some point. Maybe Elden Ring, once I get around to that, will be a little bit better. But I'm kinda scared of it. Right, not because it's hard. That's not the part that scares me. Oh, come on, I just want my humanity back. Yaku. You idiot. Like, it doesn't scare me in the sense that it's hard. It scares me in the sense that it's just big, right? And that I might not even like it as much as other people do. Because I said before, you know, I think Dark Souls 2 is alright. Dark Souls 3 is pretty good. Bloodborne is fantastic. But just the world design of Dark Souls 1 is so amazing to me compared to the other two. I just prefer it by a long shot. And I heard some people be like, oh yeah, you know, Elden Ring is open world, so it's closer to Dark Souls 1, but it's like, yeah, it's open world, but Dark Souls 1 is not open world in the same vein. It's relatively, you know, tiny when it comes to open worldness. Don't kill me. I want to die to some trees, man. Right? You know, can you understand what I mean? It's like, sure, it's open world, but so is like Far Cry or whatever. And I sure as hell won't play these games anymore. The last one I played was 3. I played 1, 2, like 1, 2, and 3. I enjoyed these games. But after 3, they were just like, okay, we found our formula. Let's not do anything else anymore. Let's not experiment, let's not use anything else. Let's just do the same thing over and over and over again with a different setting. Which kind of happened to Assassin's Creed mostly as well. I heard 3 and 4 were kind of good still. Because in 4 they introduced like the boat riding. But after that, it also seemed like, all the same. And now we were samurais and shit. The game. And to be frank, you know, to be completely honest, that also really doesn't interest me. Like, let me be a little bit not political, but I see often when controversies like this happen, and I can agree with it, right? It's like, oh yeah, you know why they chose Yasuke as the protagonist of the Assassin's Creed in Japan, right? You know why they chose that character specifically. But at the same time, I feel like there really is no need. I didn't mean to do that. At the same time, I feel like there's no need to just kind of prop it up so hard at every point possible. Like, that's just people grifting for, you know, for money. Because why else would you grift? Ah, fuck, I thought I could maybe get, like, I just missed by 1. Fucking hell. But yeah, what I was saying, I feel like at that point it's just grifting. You would have a greater impact if you would just ignore it. Fuck. How did I die to the Moonlight Butterfly out of all the enemies? Ah, that was stupid. Let me get something to drink real quick. Yeah, I can no longer mute myself. There we go. Yeah, what I was trying to say is, like, I feel like if you want this project to fail, the easiest way to do it is just to ignore it entirely. Like, at the beginning, maybe go like, hey, haha, funny shit game. Obviously, they do it because of that, but then kind of like just radio silence. Right? I feel like that would have a better effect. Because now everybody knows about it. Even if they know it about from a negative standpoint. It's still marketing that works to some degree. Oh fuck. Just spilled the entire can. I was a bit distracted. There we go. This time the Moonlight Butterfly is gonna get it. This was just a one-time fluke, me fucking up tremendously. Tremendously fucking it up. I should have just used a strong attack at the end. That should have been, would have been it. But hey. Oh, Moonlight Butterfly. That would also help. I mean, I could check if maybe I already also ran out of Power Within. That could have been my flaw as well. After the next one I will use Power Within. Because very soon it should proc. Yeah, you should land. There we go. One cycled him. That's what I was trying to do. And now I did it. Just messed up the first time. And then I can go and immediately do Sieve. Right. Because he shouldn't be too much of a problem anyways. Yeah, either. Give me that. He shouldn't be too much of a problem either. Then I can go and do the Hydra and be ready for the DLC. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4. Yeah, I'll at most do another hour. Or like till 5, so that's 45 minutes. I might not be able to do every boss today. But hey, once in a while that's alright. I started to watch my old streams back, trying to find some clips, of course, as always. I think I said that yesterday as well. Man, sometimes it's hard to sit there and be like, oh man, what the fuck am I even talking about? That's so stupid of me. Who would watch that? But what I will watch is me fighting Sif, that's for sure. Not Sif, Sif. Sif. With a th. Not with a th. Come on, doggo. Hopefully this time he'll be much nicer to me. I mean, the last two were kinda annoying to fight him with. The Rapier because you can barely hit him, and Smoke's Hammer because he's just so goddamn slow. It's like, oh, come on. Don't act like that. Yeah, I might die here. Ooh, just barely not. That was a dumb one. But yeah, Sif. Why do I call him Sif the entire time? What's wrong with me today? No problem today, that's for sure. Goodbye. See you next time, big doggo. My beautiful, precious little princess. I'll prefer that one for the Hydra. Because it's time for the Hydra. Let me not go down too early. I don't want to fight the cats, which, you know, one is up there. I think there are 3 in the entire forest. I think 2 here and 1 somewhere else. I just prefer not to fight them at all, if I can. I wonder if I could roll down there or if this is too high for me. You know. It might just be barely too high. I mean, at least with the bow it was really easy to defeat the Hydra here. This will just take about 2 hours, I would say, roughly, to get all the heads off, but hey. think that was the one that was on the far right. So it's good if that one already has some damage. So I don't have to try to get it off. I see like nothing. They really should have toned that down. All the particle effects. Honestly. Come on, I'm down here. You don't need to shoot. And of course that one is the last one, as always. This tactic really works, actually. I discovered this the last time, and it actually really works extremely easily. I'm actually kinda surprised by that. I've never seen anybody mention it as well. That's the insane part. Usually people say, oh yeah, go to the rocks. Just walk left, and he will land exactly in front of you with the second hit. Like, what the fuck? Why does everybody tell you to go to the fucking rock? I feel like that was so much harder to get the hit right. Because you need to time it so perfectly. This is, baby, easy, right? Of course, if you don't have the ring, it's a little bit harder. But for a regular playthrough, I mean, you get it anyways, right? Ooh. I should have dodged into that. Yeah, that's that guy. Also not the hardest enemy. Come on, release the Dusk of Ulasil. I need her. Desperately. Oh, how did I not hit? Hello. Thank you. Yes. See you in the DLC, my lady. Tips Fedora. Sif and Moonlight Butterfly. There we go. I'm gonna kill you a lot soon enough as well. Just you wait. This is not a threat, but just a very courteous warning, right? You can take it how you want. She won't do anything until it's too late. I think she secretly wants him to die. Let's be honest here. You never know with these types. Like, oh my lord, I'm gonna protect you forever and ever and ever, but actually I'm gonna backstab you. Which reminds me of the one scene from Lord of the Rings where Sir Ian McKellen, I think it was, went to the director. It's like, you know, when people get stabbed in the back, they don't go, ah, they go, ugh, because you drive the air out of them. Ah, it's, again, a little bit annoying with that one. In that case, we're gonna do it this way. Just ignoring the bonfire then. I really should learn the skip for the archives. I really should. I know there's an easier one that was discovered. That's why I should learn it. Yeah, there's a bow guy. Let me... Oh, come on. Hornet ring. Come on, I want to backstab on you. Oh. Can I not? Dude. I've never sucked so much at getting a backstab on these guys. I think it's possible, right? Come on. See, that's more like it. Getting enough damage in. You stop. But I really need to learn to skip. You, I would prefer to backstab. Because you powered up, my dude. You're like a Super Saiyan. Bargain bin Super Saiyan, at least. There's this one dude. You know, there's something really interesting about India. About you, Indians on YouTube. Let me say it like that. Because it's almost like they're currently going through all the same shit we already went through. So sometimes I will stumble upon an Indian channel which is fucking huge, and they do something which it's like, yeah, in the West this was popular, what? Fuck. Oh. This was like popular in 2015. Like doing like a cappella and stuff like this, and song parodies. But for them, that's like hot commodity. It's actually really funny. Should I try to figure out how... I'm gonna give it one try. At most. I want to hope for actually this guy to give me his... Oh, come on. Did I really now miss by one? That's gonna be fun to get back up there. Yeah, figuring out the skip. I know it's actually really easy. Oh, it's supposed to be very easy. I think my best bet is to kind of slowly approach this. I could also reset the enemies, of course. That would be another way to approach this. Oh. Oh, whoa, this almost hit me. Oh, it's going down. Oh, fuck. I thought he dropped something. I was about to say, oh, hell yeah, finally. Because I'm still missing that weapon. Am I safe here? Like, I know the way that you can like jump on the railings, right? And that works very easily. But I also know that there's like a new one where you send it back up, roll off, and then quickly quit out. So let me just see if I can find like a tutorial that's gonna say, yeah, this takes 5 seconds. Because I've never been successful with Thief Skip. Dark Souls. Not Spalls. Dark Souls. You know, I really suck at typing on my phone. I hate it. I feel like I'm getting worse and worse and worse. while using the keyboard. No, that's not the one. I know there's a new one that's super or at least easier than the old one. But yeah, I'm not finding it right now. Give me just one moment. You skip. Welcome to the stream. Swartator. Yeah, I'm probably won't be able to pull this off. Do I have a ring? I don't have a ring. How are you doing? Like, I don't want to lose all my souls. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna... Don't have a bow with me, right? Yeah, why would I? I usually sort my stuff out. Fuck. That didn't work out. I'm good. What about you? What about you? I don't intend to be rude, but are you from India? Like, I don't intend to assume. Like from, you know, roughly that area. Hello there. Just need that little ring of sacrifice you got there. Thank you. But yeah, I really need to figure out the skip. To be a little bit more, you know, to not suck as much at that one. In that case, I'm just gonna grab my souls, quickly go through the entire prison break stuff, and then go do the DLC real quick. Because I'm kinda in the mood for that. No, I was the one who was a bit disrespectful there. Just wondering. The sir part is something I'm used to more hearing from, like, this area of the world. I mean, there's also skip for the Golden Gate here, which I think is kinda interesting. Certainly not something I'm gonna use because I don't intend to do Sieve as the first boss. Oh no, the piggies. I forgot to send the elevator down. Are they gonna leave me alone, please? Yes, they're stuck. Fantastic. Sadly, you can't really, you know, do much with that. Once you kill the one, at the very least, once you kill one, the other one just kinda runs through and kills you. Okay, let's go. It's just the way I was raised, so how are you? This game treating you nice? Yes, it's treating me very nicely. As I said, you know, I'm the one who should apologize. It's just... you know, let's forget I even said anything. I think that's gonna be the best way. It is treating me nicely today. Having a very good first part of it. Now the second part is, of course, gonna just be killing a lot of bosses. Hit me once, please. Thank you. You can hit me twice. One more, please. Come on. Regular attack, not a powered up one. I want him to be out of this hallway. Thank you. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to drink my Estus. That was stupid. Ring of Sacrifice, please. Symbol of a Reacher. Do I have some dung pies, maybe? I don't. I really should get some dung pies. Yeah, with the ring, it's about to be great. Gotta keep my souls. I just need to be a little bit less healthy before I enter here. Because I do not want to be cursed. I mean, I do have a curse stone, I think. I don't. But it's not hard to get one. Anyways. Not really. You can get them fairly easily. And you don't need them too often as well. But it's gonna break when you die with it on, so it's rare in that sense. Now we need the symbol of Everreacher, please. There we go. This guy has 2 HP. If I remember correctly. Sadly, you can only hit him with fists or weapons. Now let's see. Last time I was stuck here. I got stuck at the ground floor. I think I'm going to use the same tactic I used last time, which is just kind of lure one of the guys down the ladder. Ooh, don't do that. Yeah, was about to be stuck there again. I just don't have good luck at the moment when it comes to these guys. Right, I cannot lure them down because these guys are still active. I forgot about that. I feel like it's a bug when you die that it turns off though. Oh, this guy does not see me. Only the guy behind him. Oh! There we go. Number 1 done. Ah, come on. I feel like this should still be a 1-hit. A good old parry. Yeah, anyways. Much better than usual. That's good. I think Logan is not here though. Yeah. Logan was saved from prison this time around. It's certainly nice. It's actually going really splendid. Of course, I'm gonna try to kill the magicians here. Where is it? There. Yeah, I don't need anything else. To hopefully finally get the trident. Because I think that's the only weapon I need still. Besides the ghost blade. Like, I'm missing the Dark Moon Talisman, no problem. Ascended Pyromancy Flame, no problem. Yeah, Channel's Trident and Ghost Blade. The 2 most annoying ones to farm, of course. But I should be able to get them relatively easily. Come on, do a regular attack, not your fucking shield bash. I didn't expect... I didn't remember that there was a bow guy back there. Shit. That's embarrassing. Come on, Yaku. I mean, this part went so smooth. I feel like I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to be hit at least once. Or killed at least once by these guys. Which doesn't mean I'm gonna die again, thankfully. I also love how kind of bleak it just is out here. It's a weird design decision. Let's do it like this then. If you don't want to cooperate. Oh, yo. Yeah. Parrying is still the best way to do it. Honestly, I don't want to take any chances against the guy. So I want to just get rid of him very quickly. I know that's a bit overkill. And nothing. Honestly, since I don't think I will do everything today in this stream, so I might farm because this combination works out pretty decently for getting rid of these 2 guys. Yeah, I think this might be the best way to get the trident farm. You know, just a little bit offline, killing these guys. Of course, he has to fuck off. That's why I want to kill him like on the first encounter, basically. Because him teleporting away is just annoying. Nothing. Kinda sucks how close I am to it, you know? It's really only these 2 weapons. The most annoying ones in the game to get. Hell, I even got slaps before from the dog raves. And that's like a 0.1% drop chance. A tenth of what the other ones is. Anyways, time for Seath. I think Seath is gonna die like this, right? He does not stand a chance against the Scimitar. Maybe with some lightning applied, you know, for a little extra spice. He will basically melt. And he also looks like he's made out of ice. Of course, he's more like crystal, but, you know, still looks kind of the same. Like, doesn't this look more like it's a huge ice, snowy thing than a crystal thing? Especially with the trees like that. They just look frozen. Hello, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. I don't think I will be able to get through the clams once again. So I will do the good old quit out. Maybe not even. I might be able to just kind of make it work without quitting out. At least with this weapon. Yeah. Fuck. That wasn't expected. I feel like usually he jumps a little bit more to the side. I was a bit concerned about falling off myself. That's certainly annoying. Is there a way where I could, a place where I could roll down? I wonder. You know, starting to look for just fun spots to do shit like this. I mean... I think that's too high. Ooh, hello there. I feel like I almost certainly could roll down here, though. Onto the the invisible platform. Let's do this. I know I have a lot of souls there, but... almost died there. I feel like you can do it if you don't mess up the roll. Like I did. This time I'm not gonna die to this guy. It also helps when you're like further up, of course. I think I was just smack dab in the middle. And the golem took advantage of that. I think when you kill these guys, you get like 1 humanity. Absolutely not worth at all. I feel like they should drop like a twinkling titanite or something. Right, something useful. There's absolutely no use to fight them otherwise. I know there's like a thing you can do that they get so that they get stuck on each other. It looks like he didn't manage to get in, right? Or did I miss-see that? There we go. That's how you defeat Thief. Yeah, he just melted away with that. 500 damage per hit. I mean, come on. That wasn't even fair to him. And now I think I'll go for the DLC next. Before I could do that. Level up. Okay, missing 20k, roughly. Madness first. I think that's enough, actually. Yeah. Okay, one more strength, and then I have strength basically at the highest level I need it to be. After that, I think I'm gonna focus on... Like, dexterity is at max I need it to be, strength is at max I need it to be. I can do endurance a little bit more. Vitality will just get ever so slightly a little bit more HP. But after that, really nothing matters anymore. And I think I just pump it into Vitality until that is 99, and then into like Int and Faith to get like that small boost at the top end. That's like all I can think about at this point. You know. But yeah, leveling is almost done for this character. Thief. Let me take him off. And one thing I learned after trying out a little bit which route is faster, I believe going from Firelink Shrine through Havel's Place is actually faster than going through the Darkwood Basin, like all the way down to the Hydra. Maybe if you could teleport to the bonfire in front of the door to the forest, that would be faster. But that's not possible, as far as I know. And there's also no bonfire in Thieves Arena. And I think I'm gonna ignore Havel as well. Yeah. I think I'm gonna switch out the ring once I'm on my way down the stairs, rather than now while I'm chased by like 5 million enemies. Ah, come on. There's no need to throw a bomb at me. Right in front of... while I'm standing in front of you. I haven't been able to pull that one off for a while now, have I? There we go, rusted ring. But yeah, it's going extremely smooth today. I'm very happy with that. There are 15 minutes left. That should be enough to do at least Sanctuary Guardian and give Artorias maybe 1 or 2 tries. And you know, let's be honest here, Artorias is gonna... it's not gonna be too big of a challenge. Ever since the Straight Sorted, I feel like I've got his pattern memorized down to a T. Let's go. I think Sanctuary Guardian might be more more difficult to fight than Artorias and Manus. Calamite is just the hitbox a little bit more annoying, but other than that, it's really also not too hard. Let's go. I have something stuck in my throat. You might hear it when my voice slightly changed. Let me clear real quick. Better? Yeah, I think slightly better. Depending on which patterns he does, he's gonna go down within 1 try. Or it will take me like 5 tries, I would say. That's usually the range against him. Either very quickly or very, very slowly. I messed up, I think. Yeah. Let me restart this one. I went in a little bit too eager there. Completely wrong setup. It helps to have the right one, let me say it like that. So now... That try just didn't count. Oh, that damage is good. I'm happy with it. Even got a jump away attack. Oh, nice. He's behaving splendidly today. Not gonna lie. Now I just need him to do like a quick jump or whatever. Ah, oh, come on. If I would have died there, I think I would have just quit. That's how you do it. Yeah, I think I might even just be able to just kind of get rid of Artorias like that. Because my god, Artorias is not hard. If you've done him already like 10 times in a row. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Sure. I never go and grab her mushrooms after I defeat Manus. Because they're just kind of useless. You just don't never need them. Yeah, there we go. I think it's interesting that sometimes it takes a while to switch. And you can like roll once. That ticked me off a lot, like a couple of runs ago. Where I always messed this part up. Where I forgot even what the actual... Oh, what the fuck? He like did a running thing and hit me? I don't know. I don't think that has ever happened to me. Come on, go up. There we go. I'm always confused by the fact that you need to actually leave the room for it to count. Sure. Let's start the fight off with a little bit of lightning. Why not? You know, why not? Oh, Artorias, actually. Can I wear the brass ones, or am I too heavy with those? I can wear the brass, hell yeah. That looks nice. Better than barefoot. So let's see. First try? I think so. At least it's gonna be a good chance that it's gonna be a first try. Nice. Oh, come on. Thought I was maybe gonna be able to get a third one in. hell yeah. It's going splendid. Of course, I'm just one mistake away from absolutely fucking myself up. Oh, that's good. Fuck. I wasn't on the Estus. I want to heal myself, just in case. Yeah, that's alright. Come on, do more than one of these. Actually, I want you to do more than one. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind when he lore walks when I want to heal. But usually I find it a bit more confusing than helpful. Yeah, what did I say? First try, easy. Artorias is really not that hard. I remember how much trouble I had against him with the straight sword hilt. I think I wouldn't have the same trouble against him again. If I would do a rerun of the straight sword hilt, I think I could get this one within 50 deaths at maximum. Let's see, I have 6 minutes. I could just barely maybe do Menace. Switch to those. I could just barely hit out Menace. Fuck. I think I rolled too close to the hole. Otherwise I would have been able to get down. No problem, at least it's right here. It's very easy to retry this one. No. Okay. I did it last time. Lost 2 or 3 times actually. Maybe I need to be closer? Was that the case with this one? I remember the one for Artorias you need to be a bit further away. But it might be that this one is a... Yeah, okay. Need to be close for that one. Of course, my favorite part is coming up. So don't be surprised if I die at least 5 times in a row. Against these guys. Oh. Hey Dapix, how's it going? Back again with the Subaru ducks. There we go, that's how we do it. Big guy's not gonna be a problem because I'm just gonna ignore him, as always. You know, thank God that you can't quit out in this game. Oh, yeah, I don't want to die against you. Sorry. Nothing personal, but you're kind of ugly. I don't want to deal with you. Just woke up. Yeah, I'm having fun. It's going actually extremely smooth today. Much smoother than last time. Bed of Chaos, first try. Which doesn't happen too often. I also took a... well, I didn't took a nap. I just woke up before I started streaming. Sometimes I do take a nap though. Which I really shouldn't. This. As long as I don't get hit by the other fucker. That's a done deal. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you live. Ah, you deserve it. Everything seems to run just fine. Yeah. Were you there last time where I had like crashes like 2 or 3 times in a row with, I think, Enchanted Arms, right? I switched my distribution, and ever since both the game runs smoother, actually, which is kind of funny, in my opinion. And I haven't had crashes so far, so I'm very, you know, very enthusiastic. I still like my old distribution that I used. My old operating system distribution. I still love it. I think it's one of the best ones. But this new one I tried, it's called Nobara. Ooh, it's good. I really like it. You know, to the point that I actually subscribe to the guy's Patreon. Because it's just one guy making it, so... in my opinion, this guy deserves a lot of money. The problem that it was, actually... there. The problem was... something with the drivers was fucked. Like, I had broken drivers, which caused... when I use OBS, I use hardware encoding. So while I was streaming it, like, hardware encoded, blah, 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 blah. And at some point, it, like, ran into a problem, and the drivers themselves crashed. And which then crashed the entire PC. So now that I have drivers that work again, it's actually fixed, which is good. Fuck. What was that? I wasn't even able to roll away. Let me ignore this try. Shouldn't take me long, just messed up. Just hope the magician doesn't become too annoying. I know you can technically like lure him downstairs. Like he falls off when you get too close. But it's just like an extra 10 seconds it always takes for that. So it's like, do I really want to do that? This guy I think is still running after me. Shit. I didn't mean to jump right into his attack. Which of course one-shots me. Come on. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it runs currently. You know, like I'm a big ambassador. Well, not like an official ambassador or something, but I'm like a big proponent of getting off of Windows and macOS, to be honest. I prefer Mac over Windows, to be fully fair. Which I wouldn't have told you that a couple of years ago. But man, Windows 11 is such bullshit. That it turned me into somebody who would recommend Mac over Windows, which, whew, never thought that would happen. But I'm a big proponent for Linux. And having shit like this happen, of course, it's not a good look. But now, with this one, enthusiastic, very enthusiastic. I think this is gonna be one of, like, at one point I want to make a stream about that as well. Like setting it up and just showing a few of the benefits and whatnot. And I think I'm gonna use this one as an example for it. I think it's gonna turn out very well. Okay, Manus. Honestly, I'm not using Linux, I use BSD. And good old DOS. No. I need to focus real quick, but I have a funny story of this. Oh, yoy. That was so fucking close. Can you do something that I can heal with? Dude, just... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. All good. All is good. Look at that, I can get like 3 hits in. And a frenzy. Man, he's nice today. I think he just doesn't want to live anymore. Might have spoken too soon. Oh. Yeah, that was your mistake. Bam, man was down. 2 tries, the first one didn't count. Extremely smooth today. But yeah, I'm using Linux, but back in the... BSD is like... It's funny, BSD is what macOS is like based on. Like macOS is actually not like a completely in-home product. They actually use like BSD as its core. But from what I remember, they don't give back to the BSD developers. Funny enough. But it's basically like Linux with less support. Even less support, I should say. Yeah, I used, back in school, for a little while, again in work school, for like programming, I used good old DOS, MS-DOS, to do a few assignments, because it was easier to find just examples for it. So I was like, oh yeah, here's a virtual machine with running DOS and my code in it. It works, see? Because everybody else had trouble setting up like stuff like C#. I was like, good old basic. It's gonna work out anyways. Yeah, Manus, holy shit, that was the DLC. That was fast. That was really fast. So fast, in fact, that I'm also gonna go and do the 4 Kings real quick. But then I'm done for the day, sadly. Also need to switch out my laundry again. Not simpler. It's just different, ever so slightly. It's like hard to explain. There are people who swear by it. Let me say it like that. These people are often kind of weird, in my opinion. But it's just one more option that exists out there. Of course, the compatibility of a lot of stuff is absolutely even worse than on Linux. But that being said, the compatibility on Linux has been going through the roof in the recent years. I started using it full time in 2017. And ever since then, it's been good. It's been really good. And I fear the day. Let me say it like this: at work, I use Windows 10 because that's what the work PC is on. I fear the day that we have to switch to Windows 11. Because my god. I've tried it out. I tried, giving it a fair chance. It's always something it's something I like to do. But man, it sucks so much ass. It's, at best, I would call it early beta. But more like alpha, in my opinion. Like, this is... Like, when people on Steam say, sell their games at early access, I feel like Windows is selling Windows 12 as early access and call it Windows 11. That's how bad it is. Right. I need to, of course, wear the ring. So let's see how the four kings behave. They're either gonna play very nicely with me, or they're gonna absolutely fuck me up. I hope the first one. Let's do this, then this, then this. Of course, he starts off with magic. Fuck, I messed up. Yeah. I really messed up with the buttons there. I think at that point there's a need to carry a laptop just not touch Windows 11. The problem with that is Windows, my work PC is a laptop. But yeah, I think in the future I might just ask if I can, for the few stuff that I need to use a Windows, if I can just kind of go into a virtual machine, because we already do that kinda. But man, it's gonna be tough. Because I already sometimes deal with absolute garbage problems, which are thanks to Windows. It's like, hey, let me spend 2 hours of my workday on on some stupid bullshit. And I think that's gonna double at the very least. Oh, fuck. I did like blank there for a second. I think I talked about this last time, on the last stream. But they started to implement, they are fully transitioned now, I think, to using iPads in schools here, which I thought was insanity. Using fucking iPads. They pay like $3,000 a piece per student. I'm actually floored about that. When I heard about it, I actually got kind of mad because these iPads are getting paid with taxes, you know. That's millions down the drain for something I personally feel like nobody needs. Like, buy a cheap Chromebook. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Google, but just buy a cheap Chromebook. $600, right? You get a pretty decent spec PC. It can even be used as a tablet. No need for fucking paying Apple $1,500 and then some other company another $1,500 to set it up. Hopefully this time he doesn't do magic from the get-go. Yeah, that damage is good. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna be a problem against these guys. They're gonna melt. I actually really like the Scimitar. I never seen them do this attack when you're up close. That actually kind of confused me. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of attack is he doing? Oh, come on. Where's the next one? Come on, baby boy. You're gonna get slaughtered. Bring your daughter to the slaughter. Like the Iron Maiden song. I wish that would be the reason why we call it iPad generation. For the younger ones. There's recently, you know, I don't know how much, like how, fuck, like how invested in like ancient drama you are. There's like this picture of this guy called Carl Jobst when he bought his house. He's like smiling, oh yeah, I bought a house, hell yeah. With like his wife. And his son is in the picture, his young son, and he's like on the iPhone. I'm like, you took that picture that you take once in your lifetime with this house. Was it really, were you really not able to get your kid not to look at the iPhone for like 10 seconds to take a picture? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is what generation iPad is. Not even 10 seconds to take a fucking picture. And you're probably putting it online as well. That's the other part where I thought, like, dude, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with parents? Oh, come on, there's like another guy coming. Oh, hell yeah, that's the Four Kings. I was a bit scared about the other guy. I mean, it really is. Besides the fact that he currently lost a lawsuit and has to pay like $500,000 to $1 million to some dude in America, but that's not part of parenting, I would say. Still, it's funny. Well, not too funny, but I think that picture just it says 1,000 words about how you treat, how you raise your child. Because I knew somebody who raised their child like this, and that child, I'm not gonna say names, of course, but absolute brat. Didn't get anything like within 10 seconds, crying and screaming and hitting. You know, didn't like anything, like, oh yeah, I don't like broccoli. Complete temper tantrum at the dinner table. Yeah. The world is fucked in some degree, and sometimes I wish it wouldn't exist anymore. What can you do about it? Just don't raise your children like that. Oh, come on. Really? 2k short. And I think this one just gives 1.2k, right? Yeah. There we go. That should be enough. Strength on 50. Hell yeah. Next up, endurance. Until I have like 200 stamina, I think. Or at least until like 50 as well, maybe. And then I really don't know anymore. Let me go back to the filing shrine and then spin the wheel, because I have to go off now. And next time it's gonna be easy. Yeah, just pinwheel, Nido. A few of the smaller bosses are left and into the next run. So let me figure out what that next run is gonna be, of course. Oh, interesting. Where's the wheel? There's the wheel. Oh shit, I haven't even dragged the pictures in yet again. Just 1 second. Wheel. All of these. Oh shit. Right, you need like this website is not the best. But I think it's the only one that really exists. There we go. There we go. So, let's see. What's the next weapon gonna be? The next run, which I will start next week on Tuesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, is gonna be... Oh, interesting. Interesting. That is... I think that's the Ulusil catalyst. Let me go check real quick. Since that bonfire is dead, I need to go to another one. I mean, it's gonna be faster if I do it like this. Let's see. I mean, magic is gonna be very fun. Yeah, it's the Ulusil catalyst. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun run, I would say. Yeah, let's see how much... come on. Magic is just 180. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a fun run. So next time, I'm gonna finish up the Scimitar. Next run, I'm gonna finish up the Scimitar. Yeah, it really does look like that, huh? Like, girl, get a haircut. You know, maybe a buzz cut would be best for you. With those snake heads, nobody wants that. It just looks very corrupted. I mean, when you have the... when you compare it... Let me do this. You know, girl failures when they are fixed. Uncut, cut. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I think next week is gonna be very, very interesting. It's gonna be the first magic run. I mean... Look at this. Pew. Pew. And I don't think there's a single enemy that will provide any problems when it comes to magic. But yeah, with that, I want to say, sadly, you know, if I had time, I would probably go for another hour or two. This is it for today. It was a very good run. I'm really happy with the outcome. Extremely smooth today. If I didn't fuck up so much in the beginning, I would have probably been able to do all the bosses today. My head is a bit tilted too much to the side. Anyways, with that, I want to say thanks for watching. I will either see you on Friday with Enchanted Arms, maybe tomorrow with AI Limited, which is a Souls-like that I really like so far. And I might also stream it on Saturday and Sunday, who knows, if I'm in the mood. And otherwise, next Tuesday, I will stream something else. And Wednesday is Dark Souls again. See ya, and until next time. Ciao. Where's the stop streaming button? There it is. Ciao.